welcome to my video blog. I've started my official video blog from today. I'm not looking as glamorous as I did the other day, simply because I've only just a little while ago got back from the gym and I've just eaten and stuff. So, you know, reality check, I'm not going to be all decked out all the time, especially for the gym. So a lot of the time my videos you're going to see me looking how I normally do. I started dieting today. Okay, Louise sent me my diet on the 1st of September. And I decided to start my diet from the Monday. So I've kind of had a weekend of like eat dinners and things, which I kind of wrote about. I've had, you know, quite a bit of bad eating, and I haven't been dieting. I haven't dieted for about 3 months. So I'm at least a stone bigger than when I was super skinny. So, but that's fine. That doesn't bother me. It's quite normal for what I want to do. Like I said, I've had a weekend of really bad eating. So it's been okay. I found the first day alright actually, but I don't know if that's because I had so much to eat over the weekend. Even though I had an ear infection, I still ate, so I don't know, but because it was bad stuff, I don't know if for that reason today, the first day of dieting, didn't feel too bad. It kind of felt alright, you know. I was eating quite regularly, I was eating quite a lot, so I was quite pleased with that. I thought, oh, alright, this is okay. But I think it's going to hit me tomorrow. I think tomorrow when I wake up and when I have to do the whole thing again, without having the weekend, because that is all gone now, I think it's going to hit me a lot more. So it'll be interesting to see how I feel tomorrow. I do feel quite tired actually, but it is about 10:45 now, so I do feel quite tired now. I have actually got a bowl of cottage cheese that I've got to eat. It's got some cucumber in it as well, but a little bit of carbs. My diet is predominantly high protein, moderate carbs, obviously with fats as well, but it's I have got carbohydrates in my diet at the moment. But my diet is going to be changed every 2 weeks. It's going to be modified, as is my training. Because Louise said it's going to get harder, the weight training especially. She goes, I'm going to get you doing really hard weight training. So I think that combined with the cardio, it's going to get quite challenging. Morning cardio, steady state cardio, I haven't actually started yet. I want to do it, I could just do it all in one big hit. I could just go with the approach where I just suddenly jump in head first, do everything all in one go, which could be like a real shock system to my body, but small changes gradually, Louise says, are better for a long-term goal. So I'm going to start off just once this week. I'm going to do steady state in the morning, very early. I'll go to the gym, and then next week I'll do 2 sessions in the morning as well as my evening sessions, and then the following week then three steady state cardio sessions in the morning. Just to build it up a little bit, because with the diet and stuff, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But so far so good. It seems to be okay. I'm quite happy with that at the moment. I don't like celery, and I was told to eat celery, hence why I've put cucumber in this instead. But I've got another thing I need to eat as well. So there's a fair amount of food, considering so far there's a fair amount of food. I went to the gym this evening. Normally, this is really weird for me, because normally I sit and write it all out about my experience of how it was at the gym and everything. So this is a bit bizarre for me to actually sit and talk you through how it was. But anyway, we'll kind of see how that goes. I got to the gym and it was absolutely packed. The car park was absolutely rammed. I don't know if it's because it's Monday night, everybody's like been stuffing their faces over the weekend, drinking loads of alcohol, whatever, so it's like, okay, right, we're going to really hit the gym. I know it was very much like that for commercial gyms, but the place that I go to is actually quite hardcore. It's kind of off the beaten track. It's on an industrial estate. It's called Crunch Gym. I have talked about it a lot. Mr. Universe winner Neil Cranwell owns it. It's a fantastic place, and I am actually going to do some of my videos there, some of my training videos there too, which is really cool. But it's just the feel of it. It's just so cool, because I honestly, looking back, I don't know how I did all that stuff in the garage. I really don't. I don't know what I was on. I kind of look back and I think, bloody hell, I was getting up at like 4:30 in the morning, right? Downing a double espresso and then going out there and doing a double body part split, which was basically the first workout would be pure strength training, and then in the afternoon I'd be doing like crazy amount of supersets, like Arnie style training. How I did that is beyond me, but I did it, and I was doing it in the winter as well. So I'm like, have all my layers on, and I'd be like out there, yeah, I want to do this. I don't know what, I honestly, looking back, I don't know where I had the strength to do all of that. I really don't know, but I don't know, it's just really, I really enjoyed it though. For whatever people think of a double body part split, it really worked for me back then. It really, for what my goals were, I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. It worked well for me. Am I doing a double body part split now? Hell no. No figure athlete in this country does a double body part split. So no, I'm not doing that anymore. But it was a good experience just to see, you know, the kind of way that Arnie trained. And you all know how much I love my beloved Arnie, my Arnie obsession. I'm going to do a whole video on Arnie and how much I love Arnie. But not right now. But, you know, he's such an amazing man, and he invented that split. And he actually did that split. So I think it was a really, really cool thing to be able to say that as a woman, I actually did that. And I trained to such a high level of an intensity as well with the weights that I was doing. And considering what my size was as well, it was just crazy. And the times of day that I was doing it. But all I could see was my goal and what I wanted, and this obsession with wanting to get IFBB Pro was just there, and I just wanted to grab it, and I just felt that if I just worked hard and did what you're meant to do, I would get there. And I think that determination, I've always had it in me, but kind of bodybuilding's just fueled it even more, the madness. I definitely know that I am crazy. I've written it down, by the way, because normally I write my logs, so I've kind of had to write down little notes here just to make sure I don't go off on too much of a tangent. I got into the gym and it was absolutely packed out. As like I said, you know, the car park was packed. So I thought, oh, bloody hell. So I walked in with all the bags and everything. I kind of walked in, and cardio area was packed. Free weights area was rammed, absolutely rammed. So I kind of came out with all my stuff, and then I thought, okay, the first thing I have to do is lat pull down. But I know this is what I don't understand. Why do hordes of guys, okay, why do hordes and hordes of guys stand around one machine and decide to hog it? What the hell is that about? It's like, for crying out loud, if you're going to use it and then let somebody else get on it. I just don't understand this at all. There was like all these people hogging like the lat pull down. I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to swear. I'm not going to swear. I was about to swear. I'm not going to swear. But I was like, oh, for crying out loud, you know. So I had to sort of move my workout around a little bit, and I ended up doing bent over rows first, which I don't enjoy at all. I find them really tedious and boring, but it's an exercise that has to be done to hit all areas of your back. It's a great thing to do, but something I find very, very boring. But I do alternate between two exercises. Every week I alternate between seated cable row and wide grip rowing machine, which is just amazing. It's this amazing machine that I've never seen in any other gym. I've only ever seen it here. And it just hits your back like nothing else. The isolation that you get is just absolutely phenomenal. And with mind muscle, if you really tap into mind muscle, you just close your eyes, tap into mind muscle, you just hit the area completely. I find that with seated cable row as well, but I've kind of changed that around slightly after I heard Neil talking about how Arnie did it wrong apparently in pumping iron. It's like blasphemy, oh my god, but apparently he did it wrong, and you've got to do it in like 2 stages. So it's like you have like the initial pull, where you pull it and then you hold it here, and then you have to do the actual movement there, and you really stick your chest out. So it's kind of like 2 movements. So when you've got quite a heavy weight on it, it's quite challenging. But I do like it. I love seated cable row. There's something very sort of Neanderthal-like almost about doing it, being able to pull through your back like that, so much weight through your back. It's really, really cool. But then I hit. It was gun training. I had to do my biceps. I loaded up that EZ bar, and I was like pumping it up, and it was all good. I love that because you just got mirrors everywhere, so you can just look at yourself and just go for it. And the kind of pump that you get, I mean, it's all gone now. My pump